Welcome back to another episode of Look What Just Found. Today is episode 173. And I'm on these, excuse the noise, I'm on these penny rolls from that branch that I went to. And I got about another, I don't know, 6 of them, I think. And I don't know if I'm going to stay on them to the very end. I definitely have to get myself back to the bank again because I do not like getting down to the last. I mean, I have extra ones, and of course I have the cherry picker ones. I'm not, I don't like doing the cherry picker ones unless I'm in the mood for it, like to compare how the cherry picker rolls. Look how nice those came out. Wow, that's like art there, man. Yeah, these ones here, these are the stuff printed in USA pennies. Where can I get the cents from? I want to get cents next time. So well, I shouldn't say that, all of a sudden, I mean, I do make a lot of videos, right? I do make a lot of videos. So like, you can be a YouTube content creator for 20 years, right? And do one video a month. So that's 12 a year. 12 times 10 is 120. So that's 240 videos in 20 years. But then you could do one video a day for 1 year and do 360 and do 365. And have that, it's like going running once a month versus going running once a day. Who do you think is gonna who's it gonna be more effective for? The person who runs every day. I mean, it's the reason why in boot camp you work out every day. They don't say, yeah, we're gonna work out once a week. No, you won't see any results that way, right? So that's why they don't do it. So I do videos every day, and I have learned, most likely anyway, more quicker than someone who does it, let's say once a month. I don't want to go crazy and say once a week, but even though that's true. Is it better? Well, it depends what your goals are. Mine is to really, I really want to learn about errors, right? Specifically penny errors. Of course, that information is transferable from pennies to other coins, right? I mean, a die clash is a die clash, but they're in specific places on pennies. They're in specific places on dimes. They're in specific places on quarters. And since I don't do quarters, dimes, nickels, those other coins, I'm not going to learn. My eye is not going to get trained. Like, so when I turn this around, right, I look in the columns. That is the first place you're going to see the die clash, the easiest, I'm saying. Because you can look at the penny, and you might not see the die clash, but then you turn it around and you see it in the columns. So that's one of the things that I've learned over the months and months and months. I thought this was copper. And that's one of the things I'm looking for, right? Just one out of many. Has a partial railroad rim. Not a good one. $96. And if you watch my videos, it has machine doubling. That's a pretty good one. See that? That's good machine doubling. From this distance, you can see it all throughout the bottom. Now, if it's on the bottom, we want to check the reverse, the top. Oh yeah, you can see it in God, you see? Because that's where the hub was tilted. It's pretty cool. So if you watch my videos, you'll learn some of these little tricks, right? You'll learn to look inside the columns for the die clash. You learn to check the third side of a coin, which is what? Which is the edge. The edge is the third side. Right? When you check the edge, maybe you'll find a railroad rim. This is a partial railroad rim. It's not that good. But if you find a really, really good railroad rim, right? Because it looks like a railroad wheel. See, it's only partial. It's not that good, and it stops there. But if you find a good one, that's worth $5, $10, depending on how nice it is. See the 22s, a lot of them, they almost look like special mint strikes, but they're not. They just look so good. Almost looks like a proof like. It's just very common for the 22s though. If there was any doubling here, this would be a variety. If there was doubling here, this would be a key variety. All right, that N has to get checked out. Look how obvious that is, right? I mean, that's just way, way obvious. Same thing with the L in Liberty. Let me pull out the loop. Nope, it's just dirt. It's just dirt. We have not found one copper yet, have we? I don't think so. And then I do talk a little bit about, here's our first copper. You know, what certain errors are worth. Sometimes I'll even stop a video and I'll go to eBay and I'll look up what they're selling for or sold for. I'll check that out in the M. I'm sure you saw it. It's dirt. All right, the 2023, we're looking for the extra V. It's funny. Look how the because of the tilted hub, look at the letters on the top, how they reflect off each other, and it looks like doubling. It's not. It's just a it's an illusion. No extra V. I thought this was copper also. And the funny thing is, on the bottom is where I see all the copper. See? Isn't that weird? How it just happened to be like that? I can see it off camera. And of course, you want to keep all the copper, right? 1991, that's a weird one. I don't find too many 1991s. So even if you, you don't have to be an expert to do any of this, man. I mean, having a mat is helpful, because, I mean, there are some pennies that have value even if they don't have errors, right? So key dates, semi-key dates, and then the small dates, large dates. Look at that one. The 92, close AM? Nope. I want to look at that too. I mean, honestly, that, like, for example, the 2, if that, I don't know, I have to look at it, but it would probably just be machine doubling. But sometimes you'll see a die chip in it or something like that, and that might be worth $1 or $2. So it all depends on what your goals are. Well, I guess you could, I guess that's like a life lesson also, right? What are your goals in life? Sometimes the goals are just short term, right? You got to pay the bills. You just want to keep a roof over your head. Living paycheck to paycheck, and that's it. You know. And even if that's the case, it doesn't mean you could still have a hobby, right? So you could still do, anybody could. This is why I love, this is the reason I really, really love penny roll hunting. It's like, yo, there's no excuses, man. Anybody could do it, man. You can even do it with the federal rolls. I know Eric from keeneEyeCollectables, his description of his channels in the description below. He mentioned, starts with an L, I think. A website where you can order change. I think they mail it to your house. I checked it out. It was cool. I didn't see pricing on it. I guess I didn't go to the next step for that. And my thing really is going to banks, but I guess my point is this: you don't even have to go to the bank, man. They'll deliver the change right to your front door. Yeah, if Eric watches this video, just leave in the comments below the name of that place where you get the change, in case any of the viewers is interested in from our discussion here today. So in 1961, this is a bronze. This penny is made of bronze. The back is kind of scratched up. It's not too bad. Like this would be a good penny to clean. You know, you clean this up, has some nice qualities. I guess it is a little dull. Yeah. Yeah, 1959, 1960, and 61 are bronze. I'll put it to the side. It's nice condition. Yeah, they're called copper cleaners or coin cleaning. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna check out what's going on in the E and the G. It's fun. I'm gonna take the polishing cloth really quick. I just want to see what happens if that's dirt or not. See if I can get some of the loose particles off. Um, because that T looks doubled, and so does the G. It's funny that it has that little mark above it. Well, I mean, maybe they're not doubled, but there sure is. There's like little. I don't know if that's the serifs. Especially, I gotta look at that T again. Maybe that was just the little dirt mark up there. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Hard to tell. You know what? Before I just dismiss this, let me clean it a little better. See if I can get that little green crap out. These are the things that make the videos long. Excuse me. Yeah, forget it, man. Even if there is a doubling there, that really kills it. How about that S? Nah. All right, so we got a copper. Let me have a little sip of coffee. Okay. Drinking some half calf today. Getting off of caffeine. I've been talking about switching to tea and all this stuff for, oof, I guess probably since the beginning of the channel, really. I mean, I was drinking. Well, that's not true. In the beginning of the channel, '94, we're looking for the doubling on the reverse. That's not true. At the beginning of the channel, I was drinking 100 ounces of coffee, caffeinated coffee a day. If you go to my beginning videos, you'll see those monster cups I was drinking. Those were 25-ounce cups, mugs. 86 D. Now I drink about 4 or 5 of them a day, so go figure. Possible grease strike. I'm not crazy about this one, to be honest with you. I mean, I'll put it there just to show it later. It's a nice 21. 73D. What time is it? Maybe I could do another one. Let me see how quick I can get through the rest of this. If there's any doubling on the reverse, that's a key variety. Another 64. The U, the doubling's supposed to be on the reverse. Irregardless, there's a few nice little things going on here in the letters, especially with the U. Could be deteriorated dye, but I'll put that one to the side. Yeah, man. So that's one of the things that happens as you get older. You got to start cutting things that, I mean, if you could reduce that, that's always good. Whatever it is, smoking, drinking, uh, food, sugar, caffeine, soda, candy, whatever it is. It's a nice misaligned dye. Let me see. Let's check this out. Slight rotation, maybe 5%, maybe not even. It's a nice looking one. Yeah, let's see if we can squeeze another one out. Sometimes I like to save, try not to go too far. If I'm if it's a longer video, I'll cut it short, especially once I hit that half an hour mark. But it doesn't look like we're gonna hit the we'll just about hit the 24-minute mark on this one. Another misaligned dye 82. Maybe I'll put that with the other one. All right, let's try the same vein. What the hey? Let's go for it. Still early. I got things to do today, but I've been a little productive bee this week. I have. There's a lot more copper on this one. Yeah, see, like I doubt these are cherry picked. I seriously doubt it. Yeah, I've been a busy bee this week. Today is the end of the week. And I guess I'm kind of in relaxed mode. Chilling. Oh, wow. Wow. Nice. Nice, man. Wow. Yeah, see, this one was chock full of copper. It's funny, right? Now the second half of the video that hardly anybody watches, this is going to be the most interesting part. Isn't that something? Well, their loss, I guess, for being lazy. With that said, I try to say this at least towards the end of the video. If you're still here, thank you. I know all my members stay here to the end. You guys are real troopers. I want to see if that's post-mint damage or not. I don't think so. Let me check it out. Hard to tell, to be honest with you. It's kind of cool looking. I mean, there's nothing else like it on the coin to suggest that something hit it. You know what I mean? That's a real weird place for a micrometeor to come down and hit it, and there's zero trailing. So I'm gonna say it's mint damage. It looks like there also might be some doubling, slight doubling of some of the letters. Could be dye deterioration, but that's pretty cool. So this is, I can already tell this is going to be a better roll than the last one. 94, we're looking for reverse. Any doubling on the reverse? Oh. '82 copper large date. I'm going to weigh this one. It looks really thin for some reason. That might just be I don't know why I thought that. I'm sure it's not, but let's check it out. No, it's not. Right on the nose. All right. Had to check it out, though. If you think it, you never know. Sometimes you'll get lucky. Now the question is this a a parking lot damage coin? Let's look at the reverse to find out. The answer would be yes. This is a very good example of what it looks like when a coin is damaged in the parking lot, because it's on both sides, right? It's virtually impossible. If you see a coin, we found one the other day, super, super cool, man. It looked like this on one side, right? And then when I turned it over, it was mint. Watch what. Hopefully you watch. It looked like, put it like this. It looked like this. Watch this. Check this out. I was like, oh, look at this nice penny. What? Look, what? What? Who does that? Who does that? See if you know that that sitcom reference. What? And that's how it looked on the other side. So that's virtually impossible. You see what I'm saying? It's impossible in a parking lot, because what happens is the penny's going to flip around. You know what I mean? But even if it had some marks, right? One side looked like this, but the other side looked like 25% of this. That would be okay too, to say it's a part. But like this, nah, man, nah, that's a mint error. What? Who does that? That is the lady from one of the mothers from South Park. of one of the kids. Whenever she hears something she doesn't like, she goes, we have any doubling on the obverse, then we have key variety. There's no doubling. Yeah, so I had my small cup of half calf, it's called. You've probably heard of that before. So I went off of caffeine once before. That's a 94. We're looking for any doubling on the reverse. Sorry about that. I didn't see any. I see that there. That could be like a strike through. That's a weird little mark on the end. I'm not going to hold on to that. 99. We're looking for the wide AM. Not wide AM. I see that in the last column. Let me look at that. Dirt. It's usually dirt. Little repunch mint mark action, maybe. Let me look at that under the loop. I don't think this is repunch mint mark. I think this is just some machine doubling. I'll put it to the side. That's an interesting little tidbit. 73. Look at the rim on this one, huh? Misaligned die. Interesting. Yeah, so we haven't found anything really, really good today, to be honest with you. Nothing like, I guess that's how they usually go. It's part of the process. I mean, think about it. If it took me, I don't know, 45 minutes to go through 2 rolls, you know, oh, look at that. It looks like the Matrix, right? You know, maybe you could do 3 an hour, let's say, if you know, the way I'm doing it, I'm saying. Maybe even under a microscope, you could do 2 an hour. You know, so you throw, I don't know, you put 4 hours a day into it. Maybe you could do 10. It's a lot of time. You know what I mean? It's a lot of time. Maybe once a week, you spend 4 hours. You know what I mean? your kids or something like that, or whatever, you know. You're talking about $5 in pennies, right? $5, man, and you get it back. You get your money back. You can't beat that, man. You can't beat that. You absolutely can't beat that. You go to your bank, get $5 in pennies once a week. Look at this. What's this? Oh wow! I saw it. I had to grab it. I haven't found one of these in so long. Oh man, this one. This one looks like a special mint strike. I saw this down. This is. I'm gonna say this is a wow. Wow, wow, wow. I gotta weigh it. I saw it. It was so bright and shiny. 247. Wow, wow, wow. Could be a special mint strike. This is like, it could even be an uncirculated, to be honest with you. Wow, what a beauty. You know, you put pennies like that together. As someone who collects 2009, and was that the D? 2009 D. Let me look that up. I mean, it's a good example. $2,009 D penny. Let me see what they're just selling for. All right, they sell for $1 in BU condition. You can get the whole set for $4. The point is, people collect these. So let's say you had 100 of them. Maybe you can get $20 for it or something like that. You know, I'm just saying, for 100 of them's $1. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, 50 of them, whatever. You know, so the point is, you can make money. Not much. I mean, on an hourly ratio. What's that? I think that's just goo, right? I gotta look inside that column there. That's weird. No, it's just goo. I want to see something real quick. I'm just noticing how close the date is, though, to the I don't know if it's because of the goo. It's just making it look like that. I mean, it looks like there's a die crack there too. That's the problem with these dirty pennies. You know, unless you're gonna clean them. I mean, that one's worth putting into. I have so many pennies in the paint thinner jar. I'm a little, done with it. For now. Then I'll get back on cleaning stuff, and I'm a moody dude. 92. We're looking for the close AM. Not in a bad way. Like I just get tired of stuff. I get sick of it. Oh, I like the way the letters are looking on this. Just different. What are we looking for? Close AM? Nah. Excuse me. I thought it was pretty cool. Maybe I'll put that to the side. Revisit it later. (2015) If there's any doubling on the obverse, it's a key variety. Nope. That was a good cartoon too. They stopped making it. It was called. Did you see it? It's called Disenchantment. Not Enchantment. Disenchantment. Anyway, it was pretty funny. I think towards the end it got a little boring, but the first several seasons were really funny. And my favorite character, well, I liked Elfo. Elfo was pretty funny too. Um, but they had this little demon. Um, he was a good demon, you know. He wasn't an evil demon, and he was really funny, really funny. And he made this one little noise. I don't know if he made the noise every episode or not, but he went almost. I think it was like the noise from like the from the early cartoons of the 30s with the black and white Mickey Mouse and stuff like that. Um, I think it's from the silent cartoons actually, but they made noises. They didn't talk. They made noises. I used to watch that stuff when I was a kid. They came on at like 4 o'clock in the morning or something. That's a beauty. They came on at like 4 o'clock in the morning. The black and white cartoons in the early '70s. I remember it, and it was like on a. They put the cartoon like it was on a stage, and there was the curtains would open and close, and they just had these little sounds that they made. And I get maybe that's like a kazoo or something. No, kazoo is king 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 king. There was another one. What was that? Do you remember that? It was a little that kids used. It was like it looked like a kazoo, but it had a stick in it. It had a stick in it, and you blew in it, and you moved the stick back. If I went, shh, it went, and I feel like that's the noise that he's doing. I could have overthought that 100%. But so it was like a kazoo with a stick in it, and some of them they were made of candy. Some of them, oh, forget about it, man. The '70s. It's funny because the '70s were horrible economically. Um, that's a really wicked bag mark for a '78. Just in one little spot, right? Uh, you can see where the reverse. It just must have been thrown from such a distance, I guess, right? I don't know. It could be something else. It's pretty cool looking. So we got the AU, we got the BU. This one's close, man. That one's really close. Yeah, so every once in a while I'll make that noise myself, and it just reminds me of Disenchantment, the little demon. Ah, that's a very nice tilted hub. Very nice. Good example is what that is. No value, just a good example. Nice to be able to identify it. What do you think, copper? Yeah, I'm gonna say this is copper, probably late 70s, early 80s. Yeah. I'm on it. I'm on it. All right. Last but not least, not copper, probably 80s, maybe 90s. Yeah, I thought so. So thank you, especially if you stood here for the whole 47 minutes. I did an extra roll for you guys. You know, I know some people like to watch the longer videos, so really I did it for you guys. And of course, gals. I use the when I say guys, you know, I use the colloquial guys. You know, the everybody guys, like Smurf. Remember Smurf? Hey, Smurf. Everybody was a Smurf. Anyway, so guys and gals, thank you everybody who stood here. Thank you to all the members, of course. Um, Hold on. I'm gonna make a little announcement because I know I screwed up. Let me see. Is it here? Ah, man, it'll be on the new ones. So on all of the new videos, let me check the shorts. Maybe on the shorts it's there. No, let me make sure. Let me go to the settings. Make sure it's in there. All the new videos will have Catatonic's name, which is Shelia. So Shelia, if you're here, I've been calling you. I don't remember seeing your name on your channel before. If it was there, if it's been there since you joined, I apologize. I don't know. I was calling you Cat, aka Catatonic. Now I'm calling. Now I see your name is Shelia, right? So you have it on. Like I will never use someone's name if they're not using it themselves. You know. So Eric, he told me his name. He wanted to be called Eric, right? Even though his channel is called keeneEyeCollectables, he wants to be called Eric. So I put Eric next to his name for all the channel members in the description. So Shelia, her channel is Catatonic, and I don't remember seeing Shelia before. So if it's, I mean, when you first joined, I'm saying, I just checked yesterday and I saw Shelia, and I was like, oh my God. So anyway, Shelia is here. Sandra, of course, Otis, and Donald. Thank you guys. Special thank you to all the members. Special thank you to all the subscribers who are still here after 50 minutes. And of course, all the viewers, thumbs up and nice comments. I really appreciate it. God bless. And I will see you in the next one.